Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I really love the way this came out. I definitely feel like I could have added something even lighter in the center area. Oh, that's cute. It's me doing this in the intro. Today we are doing a halo eye. We are keeping the skin super glowy. I have been living for these colorful looks lately. Minimalist, we're throwing minimalism as far as like makeup wise out the door, at least for a little bit. Let's see where we can take color this year. I think it is so important to, especially as an artist and just a person in general, I feel like it's so important to have the ability to challenge your creative side. Everyone has a creative side. I don't think you should box yourself in when it comes to color. And I think there are ways where you can make the color more subtle. It doesn't have to be overly pigmented, you know? And so if you guys want a more subtle, colorful look, let me know. I am coming back into my creativity and I am really excited to be here and to be sharing this with you. I just took the best nap ever. This is a message to anyone who does not know to rest, and even if you do rest, you feel guilty. You will be more productive if you just let yourself rest. Today, we are doing a really beautiful purple look. Purple always makes the eyes pop. It really doesn't matter what color eye you have. I find that purple looks good on every single eye color. I just feel like not enough people wear purple. So let's get into some colorful eye makeup. Of course, you guys, I'm going to zoom you in, and my nails are not broken. I actually really love this color of pink. I never get pink on my nails anymore, at least, and like not this color, and I'm wondering why I ever stopped, because I really love it. Okay, anyways, let's zoom you in. I'm gonna go in with the Urban Decay eyeshadow primer potion. You guys saw this in my last video. It is my favorite eyeshadow base. Today I'm just going to directly put it on and I'm just going to blend it out with my finger. God, I hope there's not stuff in my teeth. I just ate Cheez-Its. Now I'm going to take the HD1 and I'm going to take Danessa Myricks Color Fix in Wild Orchid, and I'm going to lay this down as a base. I'm going to take like a Post-it card. You can really take whatever. I just have that right here. Don't like to take too much of this product because a little bit truly goes such a long way. So we're just going to take a little bit of that and then get a mirror. I'm gonna start by patting this on the outer corner. And so for me, I really like to keep this low at first. And this does dry down, not quick, but quick enough to where you should keep blending. I would not, again, use too much product. I'm also going to take this in the inner corner. We're actually going to create we're actually going to create a halo eye. So not only will I be showing you guys how to wear color, specifically the color purple, but I'm also going to be showing you guys how to do a halo eye. A halo eye is so easy to do. It's genuinely one of the easiest techniques. I'm just slowly taking more as I please, but to be honest, I don't want to take too much because I feel like these can get messy pretty quick if you take too much, and then it's just not going to lay the way you want it to. I have had a struggle with color fixes before, and it definitely is a little bit of a learning curve. Like the first time you use these, it's not going to be like, oh, I got it. No, you're going to have to like learn to gauge how much product to use for yourself and how, like what brush. To be honest, I love a fluffy brush. Specifically, I really like this HD1 brush because it is natural hair fiber, so it's not going to pick up too much product. You have a little bit more control with the product versus a synthetic brush is going to pick up more, and you're not going to get as seamless of a blend. This is such an easy look, you guys. I'm not gonna lie. You don't need a ton of eyeshadows, and it's mainly because this specific eyeshadow has so much dimension in it, and as we start blending it out, as you guys can see in this edge, it kind of becomes a more subtle blown out purple. And so we don't need to do too much, because once you start blending and buffing this color fix out, it's going to kind of create its own transition, and we are still going to take a transition color, but we want to lay this down first because again, it kind of takes place of a transition color as you blend it up. And I am pretty much, oh no, what's down here? I am pretty much just not adding any more, and I'm just taking this brush back and forth. And look at that. You've created a lot of depth and dimension with one product. Not buffing all the way out to the temple. You're keeping it more rounded. And that is the key to this look. If you have really round eyes, this is a beautiful way to make your eyes look more sultry. I'm just taking a little bit, I'm not gonna lie, I don't think I can film this eye perfectly, so hold on. With the eyeshadow primer and this color fix together, your eyeshadow will last 24 hours if you need it to. I do not recommend you keeping it on for 24 hours. I'm going to take Rustic, and this is also a color fix, and I'm going to take such a small amount, you guys. Start buffing this on the outer corner, and I'm going to start taking it in this inner corner. Doing this is going to melt these two together. And we are going to take a little bit of a powder shadow too. What the? Hold on. Oh. I had to take this eye off and redo it. But I like the way we're going with this. It doesn't really look as blended as I want it to right now. I'm going to take another HD one, and I'm only switching the brushes because of the fact that we used color fixes. If you did not use color fixes and you just used a regular shadow, which you absolutely can do for this look, the brush that you took the transition color with, you could use for this next color. I'm so sorry I'm doing this. This is a discontinued palette. Desi, Katy, what the heck? I'm going to go in with this brown over here. It's called Churo. I'm actually going to take Churo up in here, and I'm just going to start blending this in. I'm actually not really loving these color fixes that much anymore because I think this one was a little dried out. It's okay. We're just gonna roll with it because you know what? This happened last time. I didn't love the look when it was like in the process, but then I love the look when it turned out at the end. I'm gonna go back to using eyeshadows. I actually worked better with color fixes on other people than myself. I don't know why on myself. It's not always the best. We're just going to try our best to make this work for what it is right now. But if you are doing this at home, especially if you're a beginner, I would absolutely opt for shadow. Okay, I took a little bit more of the purple color fix Wild Orchid and I just started buffing that in. It looks a lot better. I'm going to take some black liner, and I personally love the one from Makeup Forever. Start using this on the outer corner and buffing it up. I'm also going to take this on the inner corner. Honestly, actually, I'm going to take it on the entire lash line. And I'm going to go and tight line the eye too. Going to take the HD2, which is a synthetic pencil brush. HD2 is a little bit longer than a traditional pencil brush. I'm going to pretty much immediately start buffing this out on the outer corner and the inner corner. I'm just taking it a little bit higher, and then we're just going to. And if you have a smaller lid area and you want to blend out eyeliner, I would opt for something smaller. Something like the HD4, and you're going to get a lot more precision and a lot more control. Whereas for me, I have not a huge amount of lid space, but a decent amount of lid space. So I can take HD2 in this area. I'm gonna go in back with whatever is left on the brush from the Wild Orchid, and I'm just gonna pat that out. Now for the fun part, we are going to go in with Pat McGrath Blue Blood, It is a beautiful color. At least I think this is Blue Bud. This is Hypnotic. Okay, so I'm gonna take this on my ring finger. And if you don't have nails, this will be a lot easier. I'm just going to pat that on the center. Oh, that is so freaking pretty. And then I took a little bit more of Wild Orchid with the HD2 on the inner and outer corner. I just kind of pat it in there. I think I told you guys in the last video, I am not the biggest lash person at all whatsoever. I think they make a huge difference, and I think a part of it is me being lazy. So there's that. Stop. I will curl my lashes, and then, which I already did off camera, and then I'm going to take the Fenty Mascara. To be honest, one of my favorite mascaras in the world is a drugstore mascara. You do not have to spend a ton of money on mascara. I do think some mascaras in the luxury beauty world are really nice. I also love mini mascaras more than I do regular size mascaras. I don't know what it is about mini mascaras. They just, in my opinion, work so much better than the full-size mascaras. You're wanting a more rounded effect, so I would do a lash that actually has pretty much the same length all around, or just taking individual lashes and popping them on your outer corner if you want a little bit more oomph. But I would not take a lash that has too much in the inner corner or too much of an imbalance between the two inner and outer corner, if that makes sense. I'm gonna prep my skin. I'll probably, if you guys want a skin prep video, let me know, but I will be right back. Okay, I went and prepped my skin. Now to further prep my skin, I'm going to take the Yummy Skin Serum by Danessa Myricks. I love this stuff. It is so freaking good. I'm going to actually opt for underpainting today, and I'm going to use one of my favorite contour products. It is the Fenty Matchstick in Swedish. This time, I'm actually going to take the matchstick straight to my face. Not everyone likes doing this. I find that if you're not underpainting, I wouldn't put the product directly on your face because you just will not get as nice of a blend. But if you're underpainting, you absolutely can do this because whatever you place on top is going to help it blend more. I don't contour my jaw a lot unless I'm underpainting. And I'm not really contouring my nose, you guys. I'm just adding color. You guys know how I am about adding color versus contouring, and I'm also taking it in that brow area. We want everything to look cohesive. I'm just going to take a little bit of my temples, and now I'm going to take the HF1 to blend all of this out. This is a really beautiful dense, but not too dense duo fiber. It is a medium size with a medium density, and it blends product out like a dream. You will see in a sec. We're going to do this. There's a little bit more of a lighter coverage as far as like foundation today. So it's actually not even going to be a foundation. It's going to be a tinted moisturizer. Mind you guys, when you are underpainting, other than like the nose area, I would not blend it out all the way, because when you put on that foundation on top or the tinted moisturizer on top, it's going to further blend anything else we have going on. So the cheek area, you just don't want to over blend. Now I'm going to go in with the Hourglass concealer. This is in the shade Sienna, and I'm going to take not a large amount of this, a small amount in that area, maybe a little bit more here. Okay, and we're gonna take a little bit here, here, here. Sometimes I'll take it down here, but recently I haven't been doing that too much, so we're going to let this sit. Oh, actually, JK, before I let it sit, I'm actually going to spray my face with the e.l.f. Hydro Grip Setting Spray. You guys, this is so good. My makeup looked so good the other day when I used this, so I've been loving this. And do you guys see how fine the mist is? It's not like psh. I'm going to use the NARS Tinted Radiant Moisturizer in the shade Cuba. I'm going to take a small amount. And I'm going to start over here. Really, it's a tiny bit warm, but it's fine. I am not looking for a ton of coverage today. Because of the look that we have going on the eye, I want the eyes to be the focus. You guys, over here, this area is really bothering me, but we're gonna kind of mesh it all together when we do the bottom lash line. A powder that I recently tried that I like a lot and is actually in my kit is the Kojen Do loose powder. This stuff is stunning. I'm actually just going to take the palm of my hand. I did just wipe my hands with the sanitary wipe as well. I am going to take the HF2. I do want to make sure that my under eye area does not have any creasing because we don't want to set the creases, so I'm just going to kind of blend that out. And then we're going to go straight in with this powder. Going to make sure to go around the nose area, really pat and press that powder into my skin. I really like this powder because it is not too powdery. It still leaves the skin looking like skin, and I really love that. I'm going from outer to inner corner, and we always want to set against your fine lines. With the excess, I'm just going to... I'm not gonna lie, this powder was pretty pricey. I think it's worth it if you want to splurge. Do you guys see how skin-like that is? You can find an alternative. I won't say you can find the same thing, but you can find an alternative that will not be as powdery. You could try the Danessa Myricks powder. I'm going to take the black eyeliner that we use on the top, and we're going on the bottom to place Wild Orchid on the outer and inner corner here. And of course, we're taking the HD4 to do this. It is the most perfect brush to get right into these like detailed areas. In order to make this area less harsh, I'm just going to take the rest of the product from the lower lash line and pull it up. And as you guys can see, that just softened this area a little bit more. See that? Look at the difference between here and here. You guys, there's always a solution. You just have to be creative and strategic, and you have to have the right tools. The right tools will make or break a look. Now I'm going to take the same blue eyeshadow, and we're going to... I need to be close for this one, but I'm just patting it in the center. Whatever we do to the top, we do to the bottom. I put a little bit more powder in the palm of my hand, and I don't know, leave that there for a sec, and then I'll just wipe it away. Now we're going to take Patrick Ta just enough. We're going to take the powder side first, and I'm going to pat that on my hand, and we're going to do this. I love this blush. It is so freaking pretty, and a little bit goes such a long way. It is so pigmented, and so I am going to take this on the tops of my cheek, and we want to opt for this really pretty pink with the purple. And then also, you guys, as always, whatever I take on the cheek, I bring in to the eye. Do you guys see the difference? And we're just gonna mascara the bottom lash line. Maybe I should call this a cotton candy eye because that's kind of what it's giving. Let's go on and do the rest of the face. I'm going to finish off the cheeks. I really like how everything is looking. We're taking the HF2 brush, and we are taking Juvia's Place. This is the bronze palette. It's in medium. And I'm going to take this contour color and just at the back over here. I don't want too much because the focus is the eyes. We're just adding a little bit of depth. And then my nose, you guys know, I'm just gonna add some color. We're going to take HF1. We're going to take the cream and the Patrick Ta blush, just enough. And we're going to go on top. Holy crap, I forgot how pigmented this is. I'm going to pat that on top. I love this baby bubblegum pink. We're gonna hit the forehead a little bit because you guys know, like everything to just be cohesive. I'm going to take Almond by Makeup by Mario. I'm gonna take a little bit of Anywhere Caffeine by Makeup Forever. And I'm just gonna go in the middle over here. I was influenced by Desi. When I went to New York, we went to Ulta together, and should I have bought this? Probably not. Do I regret it? Absolutely not. I'm going to take the Makeup Revolution lipstick in Lover Nude, and I'm going to take some of the Just Enough cream and put that on my lips first. My dog thinks he just like runs the show, and I mean, in a little way he does, but not always. Now we're gonna take a little bit of Lover Nude. I feel like Lover Nude kind of took over, but I'm not mad at it.
Cute! You'll never guess who I just ran into. No! What was your first guess?
I don't know. Okay, I just added some Sephora highlighter. You guys, I've been loving this highlighter. This is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys have any questions, let me know. If you want to see something specific, let me know. And yeah, I will see you next time. Bye. I did eat before this video. I need to whiten my teeth. Filming myself has made me realize I need to whiten my teeth. Ugh, how do people do this? Back to my channel. Bye. Haha, yeah.